Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostwick. Looking at conditions right now in Devers, we're at 77 degrees there, and their dew point is up to 72, so very humid out there, and a high wind earlier of 27 miles per hour. Light winds are really light right now at around 4 or 5 miles an hour, so not too bad out there. Now, satellite radar sponsored by Switch Electric shows that there were some storms that had developed earlier around the Dallas area, but those have since died on out, and we can see that it really is looking pretty good out there at this time. Now, regional current temperatures, we're looking at 75 in Beaumont, 75 in Lafayette, 78 in Houston, 91 in Laredo, and then 50 degrees in Oklahoma City and Fayetteville at this time where the cold front is pushed on through. Very pleasant out there. Kind of chilly almost with it being early May at this time. Now, we will see the temperatures kind of not really getting that cool around here, but we certainly will see a little bit cooler weather, especially by Friday morning. But our current temperature, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, shows that we're running in the upper 70s at this time to near 80 degrees in a few areas, especially around Conroe, Spring, and Tomball. And our futurecast is showing that tomorrow there will be a chance of some storms, but we're not really expecting a real high chance, and so around 40%. And eventually, this cold front will be pushing closer down to our region, and more or less will start to kind of stall as it gets into Thursday. It'll probably pass on through just a little bit for Thursday afternoon, and we'll see some slightly cooler temperatures. But what's going to happen is that this cold front is going to end up stalling in the Gulf, and it's going to start to back up a little bit, especially towards Friday morning. We'll see that becomes a stationary front, and it begins to retreat starting on Friday, which is going to bring an enhanced risk of showers and thunderstorms, which will mean we will see a pretty good chance going into the weekend, which I guess for some people may not be the greatest news. They were probably hoping, oh, I'm glad it's on Thursday and not Friday, but that's just how it's working out at this point. Now, as far as our futurecast goes for tomorrow at a more localized view, we can see that towards 4 a.m., nothing really going on. It's pretty quiet out there. As we get into early morning hours, still nothing going on. But as we get into the afternoon hours, we'll begin to see the cold front slide down a little bit closer to southeast Texas, and some showers may begin to develop. And we could see definitely some showers and storms that are across the region coming up for tomorrow. But the chance is not looking extremely high. We're thinking maybe 30 to 40% the most. And it's mainly to the US 190 north is where we're thinking the most activity will be. And we will expect, though, a pretty good chance of showers and thunderstorms coming up for Friday as an upper level disturbance swings on through, and it'll be bringing some really good conditions for good uplift. And this is when we think that the cold front will also be kind of backing up, which should help with our instability and getting some good coverage of showers and thunderstorms. So keep that in mind. Now, our severe weather risk tomorrow is certainly there. It's at a slight risk, not expecting too much in terms of severe storms, but it's mainly US 190, I keep saying 90, US 190 north is where we would expect the highest chance. But even then, it's not looking like the biggest threat will be here. It's looking more like the biggest threat will be around Jackson, Mississippi, and north of there. So definitely not seeing a huge risk for us. The lows tonight, sponsored by Soulsby Ford, will be in the low 70s and mid 70s, kind of scatter around. A lot warmer tonight than it was even last night. Highs tomorrow warm, and a 40% coverage of showers and thunderstorms for most everyone. And it'll be in the upper 80s out there going forward. Now, our 7-day outlook for Southeast Texas calls for that 40% chance of storms, mainly US 190 north is where we're going to see those greatest chances. And then Thursday, a lot drier, but Friday and Saturday look pretty stormy at this time. So definitely keep an eye on the sky for that point. And then another cold front looks to arrive coming up on Monday of next week with upper 50s possible coming up for Tuesday morning. Now, Southwest Louisiana, Lake Charles and Kinder, you can expect the same thing. A little bit lower chance for you, 30% tomorrow, 20% Thursday, a much better chance of rain on Friday into Saturday with those disturbances swinging through. And then a cold front again arrives for you on Monday with lows possibly in the upper 50s, maybe even some mid 50s possible. Definitely some beautiful weather for May. That is not a question on that. So check out our Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It's going to be helpful in case we do have any warnings that pop up tomorrow. Not very, very likely on that, but certainly could be possible to see a few severe thunderstorms, not out of the question. Now, also check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GulfCoastWX to see our twice daily posted videos, and our Facebook page for the latest here at Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. All right, everyone, have a good evening, and check out Johnny's forecast in the morning.